Elektron, the Groovebox company that has dominated the hashtag Dollist Jam for over a decade, recently announced that they are being acquired by private equity. Needless to say, reactions have been very negative. I think the main question on everyone's mind is this the beginning of the enshittification of Elektron? Are we looking at a future where in order to get updates to our gear, we have to join a subscription service? Or could it be like a DLC situation where they release a new bundle of effects and we have to buy each one separately? Yes, these are overly pessimistic views on like where this could go, but I'm just trying to paint a picture for you as far as like what the nightmare scenario would be. I'm worried, but also we don't know what's happening. We don't know what's coming. I use the Digitone 2 every day, and I really want to see what they do with this product in the future. Maybe this new ownership is the best thing to happen to the company, and it will give them the resources and support they need to take us into this new age of groove boxes, bringing us back to the glory days of the Octatrack and the machine drum. We don't know, and I don't want to jump to conclusions just yet. But I don't blame anyone who has a negative reaction to this news because we've seen it over and over with different companies. They get bought, the product starts to go downhill over time, and then they introduce microtransactions to give us the privilege of paying to fix the problems that they created. If you're done with that, I get it because I think we all are. But the main takeaway, I think, of this situation is probably that the Tonverk isn't doing as well as they want. But one thing I've heard over and over about the Tonverk is that folks are waiting for the updates to come before they purchase. Specifically updates to the sampler, like time stretching. Folks have theorized the Digitac 2 has the time stretching, so that's why they can't include it on the Tonverk. Otherwise, it would cannibalize their sales, and that feels very unfair, but at the same time, I kind of get it. These boxes are designed so that they can be a one-stop shop, so they have to, by definition, over-deliver. But at the same time, Elektron has to do this very careful little dance where they over-deliver, but not over-deliver so much that they nullify one of the other products. And I think it's understood by most people that yes, we can expect this type of behavior to some degree. The question is, at what point are you nerfing the product versus setting creative limitations? I think the real crux of this situation is when you make a groove box that does everything and does it so well that you don't need anything else and it lasts forever. That makes people with MBAs very upset because they would rather sell you more boxes than have you be satisfied with the one you already have. So if I could give a message to the new ownership of Elektron, I would say this. This community is not stupid. If you treat them like they are dumb, they'll go somewhere else. Please do not become one of those companies that thinks it knows better than the consumer. I genuinely don't think that will work here in this situation. Up to this point, Elektron has done a fairly good job of listening to the people who use their products, and that is a big reason why such a robust and passionate community has emerged. It's why the reputation of the machines themselves has been growing year after year. Without this community, that wouldn't have happened. If you could say one thing to Elektron, what would it be? Leave a comment down below. Let's have a discussion. My name is Eddie T, aka Slumpfish. Y'all have a good one.